What is up, homies? Welcome back to another reaction from Heroes Reforged. We are on the season finale of Creature Commandos, and we can say it's a season finale because that has been confirmed that this show is coming back for another season. We don't know when, but it will at some point. So that's really, really cool. Also, we're still in the midst of all these like crazy fires in LA, so things are kind of nuts. We're kind of online and offline. We're recording some things and not doing other things right now because, you know, we just never know how things are going to change because they can change in a matter of minutes sometimes. But no one has had to evacuate yet, which is great. Let's keep it that way. Hector, you actually lost power, what, like an hour after we recorded the other day?
We watched Skeleton Crew,
dicey.
and then, and we cut it a little close, and then maybe an hour later, I was like, guys, I don't have power anymore. No internet, no power.
And
And
it was out for like several hours.
Yes, got it in the middle of the night, but I read Conan the Barbarian by candlelight as it was meant to be read.
Excellent.
And listened to music on my iPod. I don't have to stream shit, baby. I was listening off the grid, and I was listening to the Basil Polidaris score from Conan.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You were immersed. You were immersed.
But yeah, this is the last episode of this show, and then on Tuesday is the last episode of Skeleton Crew, and then we'll see where the road takes us. There might be some fun stuff coming up. You never know.
I mean, there is. 2025 is starting off hot. You guys. So let's let's see
lots of stuff. But if you guys want to check out the Uncle reactions for all the episodes for this season and all the other shows that we're watching, check out our Patreon. There's plenty of stuff on there. Secret Level is on there. So many other things for you guys to watch. And yeah, like these guys are saying, stay tuned because some things that we're going to watch are going to be exclusive to Patreon, and then there's going to be plenty of other things that we're going to port over. People freaked out a little bit when we mentioned that in one of the last videos, and I was like, guys, we're still doing like 10 shows for YouTube. Plus there's going to be more movies. Plus we're doing a new podcast. Plenty of stuff.
We're just not doing every show.
You
know, I again, we're not at that point yet, and we would love to be, but we're not Blind Wave or Real Rejects. So if you guys want to help spread the word, subscribe if you haven't
yet,
and share,
or all that
your
good
friends.
Stuff.
Like and share so that we can watch everything and put it all on YouTube. That'd be great.
All 74 shows that come out this year.
Let me quit my job, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yes.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Last episode. Here we go.
And
then nothing until Superman.
Yeah.
A little bit of a DC drought, but there's plenty of comics.
We're starting off with a bird.
Okay.
Here we go.
Are we going to see an animated vagine? Let's find out.
It's a girl.
Aquatic?
Let me see
Is
my
it
baby.
an aquatic girl?
Is this the princess?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the aquatic.
Oh. Nina Mazursky.
Irregularities, among which it seems her lungs are mostly outside.
Yo, what?
Oh my God.
This is beyond me, but you're one of the world's foremost scientists.
Oh.
Maybe you can develop a way to keep her alive.
Nina. Her name is Nina.
Whoa. Oh my God. Wow, we're just going right into it.
That was a really
right
good.
into it, baby. Yeah. Because we know she survives and we know she's good. So I'm like, all right, cool. You made it work.
All right. Little infant baby struggling to breathe. Tight. She'll be okay.
Oh my God. Will the princess be the ultra-human knight? Maybe we'll find out.
Here's a fun video idea. Which of the Creature Commandos is the deadliest? What's their kill count for each commando?
Interesting.
What the hell is that? 2 days ago.
Seems like we're not the princess's only monstrous visitors.
Oh.
Days ago.
Clayface?
Gorilla?
That might have been
maybe.
Clayface.
Okay.
Paramour of yours.
Oh, can it, Ghost Rider?
We better.
The MCU lives in the DCU.
Right?
No, silly. That's a caterpillar.
Is this also Alan Tudyk? He voices so many characters in the show. Clayface.
He's a talented man.
He is. He's King Candy in Wreck-It Ralph. That's one of my favorites. Dead, mutilated, dead, super dead.
Jesus Christ.
My God.
Just deletes it. He just deletes whatever's there.
Deleted.
This may take a while.
Hard, man.
I have a new treatment we're gonna try, and that means you won't have to wear this machine.
Yeah, he's gonna mutate her, either on accident or on purpose.
We're transforming her very DNA to help her breathe despite the fluid in her lungs.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, of course her body's gonna have a reaction to it.
Doctor?
Oh my god.
Cool.
Oh.
She's just straight up mutating.
I got you.
Dr. Mazursky! Doctor, you're going to drown her!
Get away!
No, he's not.
Jeez,
Whoa,
first breath underwater.
Jesus. It's like being reborn, basically.
Yeah.
Now the question is, what happens next? Does he love her still, or is he reject her?
Da, Sergey.
Hector, you're saying words and I'm distracted right now. I'm sorry.
Hey, too sexy.
Oh God.
He's excited to see her. Remember, she played fetch with him for like hours?
Oh, God. Should we put him down?
No!
Jeez. Calm down.
Hey, guy, calm down.
And she always has to wear that.
I'll be asking a stupid ass question like that. Yes.
I know how the rice you genetically.
She has gills, bro.
She might be better off attending school with other children
Absolutely not.
for socialization purposes.
No way.
I mean, she's only known me.
I mean, the intention's good, but kids are
Yeah.
little
Thank you, Principal Gale.
You're welcome. Now, do you have any questions for me, Nina, about our school?
How do you play that game?
Oh, bro, you're about to get your
Oh,
helmet
yes.
cracked.
Interesting.
Smashed and cracked lacrosse.
Yeah, that is dangerous, though. Oh, and that's just rude.
Oh, remember, she goes to jail. Does she hurt one of these girls?
Probably.
Yeah, but
She's
also
in
remember,
prison.
Weasel's in jail, and he
Yeah,
was like
right.
an innocent, kind of.
Is it Clayface?
Anonymous.
Is it really Clayface?
Yeah, could it still be? I don't know.
She has a double?
It's like me telling the dog to leave the chicken treats alone.
How the heck are we going to get to the princess with all of these guards? What?
Underwater,
Frog.
baby.
She blushed. If you end up being an asshole, I swear to
He's
God.
gonna be an asshole.
Yep.
Yep. He's a piece of shit.
That's devastating, dude.
Dear Daddy,
Oh no.
I love you more than anything in the world. And I am so grateful for everything you've done for me.
Stop.
Jesus.
Nina!
Oh my God. No.
And I want to free you of the burden that I know I
You
am.
can go swim in
and have
doo-doo
always
water?
been.
Come on, man. That's
Yeah,
no better.
go swim in doo-doo water.
What?
All my love. Nina.
Jesus.
This is what bullying does to people, man.
Hector, do we need to have an intervention? Are you okay?
I turned out fine.
What?
It needs to be you, Nina.
I just don't like bullies.
Me?
I don't care where they're from.
Yes, you.
Fruit! Sit! Shut up!
All right, Phosphorus, relax.
Why'd you call him fruit?
No. I don't know how to kill someone.
You shove the blade into her belly.
Oh, Jesus.
The water is yours. Home field advantage. She won't even see you coming.
That's what you think.
That's just another human out there in the pond. But you're a monster, like us.
You said I wasn't a monster.
I was lying, because I'm a bitch.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
You're the biggest freak of us all.
No, I would give it to Weasel.
I know you
Yeah.
can do it, kid.
The other three of you can at least like, you know, have like coherent thoughts.
Did I sound like I gave a shit?
Jesus.
Sad.
For 3 years, all of us
Star
in Star
City?
City have heard reports of a sea creature.
Green Arrow.
Does she get captured by Green Arrow?
we have what some people are calling proof, and others are calling an elaborate hoax.
Dumb detail, but I really like the performance of this news anchor and the animation. It's very good.
Too. Yeah. With the head tilt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Animal control experts from Metropolis and Bloodhaven
Hey.
to help track down and capture the beast.
That's how you do a shared universe, baby. Just list those cities. Just list those DC Comics cities. There you go. World building.
All you need. Oh no! Oh, this is in her past.
I don't want her to kill the princess. I want Nina to be okay.
Stop! Let her go! She can't breathe air! Ugh.
Sir, step back.
Let her go!
He's gonna get shot.
No.
Nina, you were never a burden.
Step back now!
You were the greatest gift.
Typical
cops. Of course.
Typical, dude. That is. Why would you do that? You think she's the monster. What are you doing?
Idiot.
Thanks a lot, James Gunn. You should just consider going to therapy instead of dumping all this trauma on us, James.
If Cersei isn't telling the truth, we're starting a war with Bakolistan for no reason.
I know, John.
Oh my God, I'm out of shit.
Oh my God.
Oh, Clayface is really dead.
Oh, what?
Clayface.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, he'll reconstitute.
Oh, no. We've been set up by that damn witch. We need to stop them from killing the princess now.
Oh God.
I don't want Nina to kill the princess for Nina's sake, but I bet you the princess is still bad.
Navarro is on the phone for you.
Takes the call. It's emergency.
Weasel, shut up.
Oh,
It's
God.
a good cover. I like it.
Oh, God.
This is a little on the nose, but I like it. I like this
A
song.
little on the nose.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, this is classic Creature from the Black Lagoon. Just swimming right under the victim.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Oh, boy.
Weasel's gonna save the day. Hey!
You stupid rats!
Oh, no.
Oh, no, let go. Weasel, let go.
Let her go. Let her go. Okay. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, look at her eyes.
Oh, that's not good.
Poor Nina. Now Nina's gonna die in the show. She's too good. She's too good for this world.
Oh,
What did you expect, the bride?
Yeah, right? No, come on.
Yo, she's gone. She's gone.
Is the phone?
It is.
Oh, of course.
We made a mistake.
Oh, God.
Damn.
End of season 1. Oh, okay.
Yo, did Weasel hurt Phosphorus?
Yeah. You gotta give Weasel something.
You saved the princess. We will build monument.
Oh, my Lord.
You know what it's like not being touched for 15 years?
Yeah, I do.
Where are you going?
I'll be back.
Well, who was the other person that visited her, though?
I think it was Clayface.
Was it Clayface?
Visited
Because
who?
the proportions were all janky.
Yeah, remember we saw that like security footage, but it was like blown out and we couldn't see who it was.
Right.
So you sent one of your knights to spy on us? He must have seen Macpherson visit Waller, someone you'd know would back up.
Oh yeah, yep.
I'm killing you, because you took the life of the only friend I
Damn,
have.
so is she really dead? Fuck.
Mm-hmm. There's got to be some loss when you do a story like this. Creature Commandos, Suicide Squad style.
I know, it's hard because it's like, I'm just getting to know these characters. Oh my God, no way.
Okay, she's not the Ultra Humanite. I was wrong. Yo, she ends up being one of those bugs from Peacemaker.
Oh,
Right?
Funny.
Oh my God. This team
Are we
definitely
gonna end this in a
shrunk
giant
down.
question mark? Like what? Where do we go from here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Yeah, and like, where are they off to?
Damn, all it took was some haughty princess to turn Flag into a complete moron. Dudes, am I right?
Stupid.
Sure, John.
We converted one of the abandoned wings for you and your team.
My
This is
team.
season 2. Ah, bat.
Oh my
I
God.
don't know what that is.
GI?
GI!
Oh,
Ready
yes.
for service, ma'am.
Wow. Hey, King Shark.
Oh, no way.
hair go.
Stallone. Or somebody doing Stallone.
Hey, you got that dumb haircut,
What
huh?
else I gotta do?
Here we go.
No way.
Oh man.
That's fun.
Okay. So we're just moving along.
Yeah. So Nina Mazursky, dead. Frankenstein, also
Frankenstein
dead?
Yeah, I
Maybe
think so.
dead?
Yeah, like,
I mean,
I think so.
Is can you kill the undead though? Like he's undead, just
Right.
like the bride.
yeah. So I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I think.
don't press pause. There might be a little something.
Yeah, there might be a little post credit scene.
Oh,
maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on the
Not
edge
the
of our
Warner
seats.
Brothers- Oh, wait,
Yep,
here we
there
go.
is. Ah,
Oh.
Frank's alive.
If she didn't love me, why would she overreact as much as she did, right?
Oh my God, dude.
Now I'm only more sure of the connection we have. What kind of soup is this?
Sparrow dropping soup.
Tastes disgusting.
He just finds an old Romani woman every time
Yeah.
to heal him.
Just kills them. Takes their dog.
Yeah. Oh man.
That character survives. Great.
Yeah.
But you know, Hector, you're totally right though. You can't make you can,
Yeah.
but it's going to feel like there's no stakes in the show if no one dies. And it can't just be the villain of the story. You've got to have some of the characters that are the protagonists of the show also die.
Yeah.
I guess the thing is like, because even in just these 7 short episodes, I've gotten attached to the characters, and you know, we've kind of done the backstory for each character as we've gone throughout the show, and doing Nina Mazursky's backstory last and then taking her away from us. I'm like, man, I just wanted more. Not necessarily, I don't feel like the character was underdeveloped. I don't feel like the character was underutilized in the show, but it's just that attachment of now getting to know the characters and it being the end that I'm like, God, I wish we could have more time with this character. But it was really nice to see G.I. Robot come back and like a new mech looking thing.
Yeah.
Because I really like that character. So it's nice to see that character will live on in the DC universe. But I really liked this season. I thought it was like a really cool way to make it feel different from the Suicide Squad, because I feel like you could immediately start to draw parallels to those two ideas and concepts. But they did feel different in a lot of ways. Whereas like the Suicide Squad, I feel like Amanda Waller herself trusted that team much less, and that's not saying too much because I still feel like she didn't trust Creature Commandos, but I think having like Rick Flag Sr. being a part of the team, and I feel like the characters are not as necessarily villainous, except for maybe Dr. Phosphorus. Like that dude is just straight up bad, but all these other ones had like very, very wide shades of gray as to who they were, and they're not the typical sort of like villain like we're used to seeing in the Suicide Squad. And they made the characters feel very empathetic throughout the season as well. Like you understand everything, you understand the reasons why they're in Bel Rev, and sometimes you're like, I get it, but also like kind of sucks because you look at Weasel and you're like, I don't think he really deserves to be there, but just the nature of like who the character is and the situations that he's been in, you kind of understand. But but overall, I really enjoyed this season.
Yeah, I think I liked it more than Peacemaker. And I had a blast watching Peacemaker, but I think I liked it because Peacemaker, in a way, was almost more cartoony, whereas this is like, you're dealing with like monsters, so it's very heightened and very exaggerated and very not real. And the characterizations were all pretty grounded, other than Weasel, who's like not really a character, like is that sort of animal, Groot, King Shark type of thing. Like, and I love Peacemaker, but when I think back about Peacemaker, I'm like, I think the character of Vigilante was too dumb to be believable in any way, shape, or form. Like, psychotic, almost like too dumb to buy into it. You know, Peacemaker himself was already kind of dumb, but Cena plays it so well and still really like sympathetic. So yeah, I think I overall like this. I think it has a really strong base, really great characters. We were rooting for them. We're booing them. We, you know, we're involved in the story. I kept guessing it was the Ultra Humanite. I was wrong. It was just a lady. And then it gave us the teases for the larger DC universe. So all in all, yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. And you got to wait, Adam, for Superman. It's going to make it worth the wait. Okay, we can't just be doing a DC thing, all DC all the time. You know, we're going to make Superman special. You know?
Yeah.
I think I think what James Gunn is trying to say with Nina dying at the end is, I think it kind of lends a little bit more credibility to what I said in the last episode when we talked about it, where we're living in a very cynical world. Nina didn't deserve any of this. She didn't want to be a part of any of this. And she's the one who gets killed on the team. She was the nicest, smartest person on the team, and she gets killed.
No.
This world is fucking crazy, right? And so this is what's going to give Superman the platform for him to come in and be the best of us. And so he might have not have been able to save Nina, but I think he could have come in and like either taught us a lesson or taken Nina to the hospital or done something very Superman-y in that kind of situation, which I'm dying to see in whatever we see him in. But more than anything, just the tone of this entire show was based on injustice. He kept showing police in a really bad light. You know, like the police killed Nina's dad, and then the police ruined Weasel's life. And so it was just unfortunate event after unfortunate event. And the system kept fucking over these people who should not have been. Even
Amanda Waller, she's like a warden of a prison, basically. Like they're using prison labor, but it's the superhero villain, super villain thing. But like all of the whole point of the Suicide Squad is that it's all fucked up and it's all unethical.
Yes, exactly.
You know? And so
exactly.
I like that James Gunn is aware of that. So then in the Peacemaker show, he has it come to light. So now they can't do that anymore. So then they have to divert and go to monsters who are in this world. They're still people, but they are so dehumanized. Like a lot of in our world, criminals are dehumanized. That is what it's crazy how relevant
it's happening right now in LA.
I know.
There's prisoners who are fighting the fires right as we speak in LA. They're getting paid $1 a day to fight fires out here. That's our Creature Commandos right now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And for him to bring up that kind of like reality in the world, I think is very sobering, but also very much the dynamic that we need a character like Superman to play against. And I personally think that's why Creature Commandos came out as the first project. People are gonna miss it inevitably, right? There's gonna be people who don't watch it just because it's animated. But the geeks, the nerds like us, the hardcore guys who probably need a little bit more convincing and like have a lot hanging off of Superman are probably gonna watch this show. And are probably going to be looking for clues and just like context as to what the greater world of James Gunn is going to represent and tell us about. And I think we got a really good taste of it. Now we just need to see how it plays in live action. These worlds are all connected, and it's just this Creature Commandos world is super stylized and very funky and like crazy, kind of off the wall. Maybe it feels like it could only exist in an animated world, but it's directly connected to Superman. So how's that going to play? Like, what are we trying to say here? I think maybe if I do another rewatch of this show, maybe I'll get more context clues as to how it's going to go. You know, there's just a lot to pick up on this show. So maybe another watch is going to like get me a little bit more focused on what we're trying to say here. But I feel like I have a really good idea of what the world is, at least.
Good. I think it also just reinforces and emphasizes the idea that they're world building and not story building. Yeah, because if you are building, and you know, you can kind of see some of these inconsistencies if you look at the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know, they bring up political things or ideas, and sometimes they don't completely fulfill them in every single project because, you know, they're making 5 things at the same time. And sometimes, you know, those events just don't carry over because they've already written scripts for things out of order and whatever. And that's sometimes not all the time, but like sometimes that is the sort of effect of story building. Whereas with this, because they are world building, they can establish all of these things in the first few projects, and it gives us kind of a not a but a better rounded look at how does this world operate, not just like on a human level, truthfully, not even on a superhero level. Like, how does the day-to-day antics of all of these characters affect the world around them? And, you know, like we're seeing it with Pokolistan. We're seeing it with, what is the fictional, is Baravia, I think is the fictional country that's in Superman.
I think so.
So I think that we're just seeing all these little elements of like, well, what happens when Superman steps out of U.S. territory and goes into a foreign land and tries to provide aid or tries to do, you know, save other parts of the world? What does that mean? How does that affect how everybody looks at the United States? And does that mean Superman has to declare himself a hero of the world and not just a hero of one country, one nation? Maybe not. Maybe none of those things will be addressed, but you know, if they do, then they're already kind of setting that up in this story. You know, it could be telling to like what you're saying, what James Gunn is trying to do with this world, and not just have it be one story that goes from movie to movie to movie, which is interesting and different. And I like that.
Yeah, it's to like emphasize what you're saying, Adam. In this show, at the end of the show, there's still all these characters in play, and we can pull questions out of that, like what's Frankenstein going to do? What's the Creature Commandos going to do on their next mission now that they have like some new members, but then GI Robot is back? You know, what is that? What could that lead to? Versus setting up a tease for like a story point that may or may not pay off. In fact, the whole sort of major driving story in the larger DCU from this show was this thing about Pokolistan could go to war with the world and end up killing Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Peacemaker, the other superheroes, right? With this like future flashback, you know, vision of the future. And what happens at the end of the show? The bride shoots her in the head. End of story. That storyline is stopped. There's not a question of, oh, that could still happen. No, it's stopped. The characters are still in play. The country of Pokolistan still exists. All these settings still exist. They're introduced like Star City. They name drop Star City and Bloodhaven and Gotham City. That's fine. But there wasn't like a story tease. And I think that when you compare their competition, Marvel, their best teases for different things and world building or story building are just that. They're world building over story building. It's just like setting up a character or saying like, oh, this character's still in play, so that it is a little bit more ambiguous. And it's not like, oh, buddy, can't wait to see them. You know, thankfully, some of the major stuff is paid off. At the end of Captain America, the Winter Soldier, they're looking for Bucky. When do we start? Cool. By the next Captain America movie, they're going to find Bucky. They're going to resolve that thing. But like, that's risky, because if they pivoted and did a not Bucky storyline and just decided to stop working with the character Bucky, like we would be like, that's a dangling story thread. Like you have to pay that off. And this show killed off the story thread of the Princess of Pokolistan, but still left the character threads of, for the Frankenstein, Creature Commandos, they're still around. We'll see what happens. Smart.
Okay.
That's smart.
Yeah. Okay.
Smart.
Yeah. That makes sense. It's smart. It's smart.
But yeah, I do think though that right before I see Superman, because this show is such an easy rewatch, I'll probably just binge watch all 7 episodes. Like,
there you go.
Back to back, because again, it's such an easy thing to watch, just to kind of like stay in that DC universe mindset. But makes me really excited though for the future. Again, you know, like I know James Gunn's not going to write and direct every single project, but the fact that he is shepherding this thing and he's having other writers come in, whether it's for other movies and other shows, but also like handling the first 2 major projects, I would say the first major animated one, and then the first feature film establishing like their main hero, I think is really important. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be exciting. I don't want the year to go by too fast, but I also like want it to be July already at the same time. Sure. But of course, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. What did you think about this first season? Did you feel like it did service the characters really, really well in the universe and the story? And what are some of your expectations or thoughts and hopes for season 2? Let us know. Check out the uncut reactions for the entire season and plus everything else we're watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Heroes Reforged is gonna react. Heroes Reforged is gonna review. Heroes Reforged is gonna discuss. That's why we are watching.